Welcome to a brand new season of Terry Miller's Texas. We're proud to welcome Doctor's Nutrition today. They're our title sponsor for this season, and we are excited to talk to you about health and well-being and how to feel better. Maybe you're not getting what you need from your doctor, and like they say, an apple a day sometimes just doesn't cut it. We're going to be right back after a few words with Doctor's Nutrition.
Terry Miller's Texas, presented by Doctor's Nutrition.
With so many nutritional supplements available today, how do you decide what's best for you?
I'm Terry Miller, and I came to Doctor's Nutrition because my energy was down, my sex drive was non-existent. They took care of me. They've got my testosterone up. I now have great sex drive. My energy's off the charts. I feel like losing weight. I feel like working long days. I feel like having a life worth living.
Doctor's Nutrition is the answer. We go way beyond recommending a bottle of pills. We provide evidence-based nutrition founded on years of experience treating patients with natural compounds and clinically verifying the results.
I'm happy to tell you how Doctor's Nutrition has helped my pain level. I was unable to move freely about in my joints, and now I am free to not only regain my exercising, but my functioning in life. Let them do the same for you. Doctor's Nutrition. It really works.
All products sold by Doctor's Nutrition are pharmaceutical grade and only available through doctors.
My name is Angela Mays, and when I came to Doctor's Nutrition, I was exhausted. I could not keep up with my kids, and I couldn't keep up with my job. Dr. Lewis and Janet ordered a lab panel on me that found that I was extremely anemic, and that was the root cause of my exhaustion. They put me on iron supplements, and now I have more energy than I've ever had, thanks to Doctor's Nutrition.
At Doctor's Nutrition, we provide honest information, quality nutrition, great prices, and better health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stephen Lewis.
And I'm Janet Lewis. We are your natural health care experts.
So you too can have a life worth living.
Doctor's Nutrition, Loop 281, Longview.
Keep up with all the latest at terrymillerstexas.com or at facebook.com/terrymillerstexas.
Hey folks, Doctor's Nutrition's in the house. We have Janet, the good-looking one here. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Great to see you guys. Stephen, the doc, right here. He's the one that's going to take care of you.
Right.
I want to talk to you guys. First of all, thank you for picking up the title sponsorship.
Sure.
You're welcome.
We're excited to be the title sponsor.
We were out looking for sponsors, and Doc sends me an email message, a Facebook message that says, "Hey, call Janet." So we came over. We have short segments, but I want to really talk to you guys about getting jump started. You guys helped me a couple of years ago. Now, I really haven't lost any weight, but I started thinking about healthier ways to live, and I feel better. Simple things like vitamin D and all that. But first of all, I want you to tell us what Doctor's Nutrition really is, what they're about.
Go ahead.
Well, we're about low-cost lab work so that we're not guessing at what you need. You know, like when you go to the health food store and Aunt Mary says, "Hey, try a bottle of this, it'll probably help you lose weight." It doesn't work like that exactly for everyone. So we take the guesswork out by doing the low-cost lab. We run 11 panels of lab for $175, and you get free consultations with the doctor there, which is unheard of, to go over everything.
That lab would usually cost you $3 or $4 grand.
I know.
Right,
I've had it done. I mean, y'all turned a vampire loose on me. I mean,
well, we're trying to get people healthy.
You really did. You run a lot of panels and everything. We've all been to the health food store, and everybody thinks because they buy it at a health food store, it's great.
Right.
Give me the differences. I know. Give them the differences.
Well, you know, I got in trouble talking to Terry one time, making a comparison between the vitamins and the different qualities and using women as an analogy. So don't let me go there.
Oh, no, we're not going to let you go there.
There are a lot of difference in quality of everything, and you have to sort that out. And we only go with the highest quality, the ones that are standardized, that have a certificate of analysis, and we use the lab work to prove the point that we're taking care of the symptoms and the problems that you have. You generally get sick for two reasons. Number one, you don't have enough nutrients to do the job because our nutrient level in our food has gone down about 76% in 50 years. Or you have too many toxins, or you have both. So we make sure we take care of that, and the wisdom of your body takes over, and you can get healthy again.
Janet, I mean, some of the things that we go to our regular doctor for,
Right.
blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, things like that.
Right.
You guys can help with that.
Right. And the medical profession is wonderful. You know, we never take anyone off of their prescriptions.
No, matter of fact, you told me to stay on
That's
mine.
right,
All
that's right.
Exactly.
But, you know, it's sort of like your oil light comes on in your car and you put duct tape over it to get rid of it. The light will go off, but did you fix why it did that? So that's what we do. We figure out, well, why do you need these drugs? What's the root cause of what's wrong that you have this symptom now?
Well, and we've had this conversation. You and I get in trouble, him and I get in trouble for this. There's no money to be made in curing anything at the medical level. Let's give them a pill to put a Band-Aid on it, and you guys don't believe in that. It's let's get to the root cause of it, treat the root cause, and then move on. I've seen people come into your office and leave with a big old bucket of stuff, and I've seen them come in and leave with just a couple bottles.
Depends upon their genetics. You know, a lot of times they inherit not so many weaknesses, and then you've got people that are full of weaknesses, so you have to give them more pills.
And we're doing low-cost genetic testing too, and we have specific nutrients made for what genetic weakness you already have.
Right.
Vitamin D.
Yes.
You guys got me hooked on it. Beats going out and getting, you know, melanoma. I mean,
we have roofers that can't get enough vitamin D.
well, yeah, I mean, sunshine's, okay, I'm a proponent, sunshine's good for you. It makes
Yes.
you, gives you a good attitude.
Right.
Yes.
All right, but I take, what is it, 5,000 I take, Doc?
Right.
Something like- I take 5,000 a day, and
Based on lab work.
based
Don't
on
do it by
lab work,
yourself.
trust me,
Yeah.
trust me, the vampire took it. And we take that much, and I feel better. It's just a good combination of things. So people misunderstand vitamin D, don't they?
Well, and there's over 800 studies that says it's good for you in all kinds of different ranges between stress, anxiety, depression, cancer, autism, and you name it. Why would people now begin to ignore these 800 studies? And you can't convert sunlight like we could 50 years ago.
No.
And we'll get into that later, why. But, you know, it's a good idea to supplement with the right nutrients.
You have to, and our food doesn't give it to us anymore.
No, it does not.
2-3 generations ago, what were we eating?
Well, things right out of the garden, out of better soil that's not minerally depleted, that's not full of pesticides, herbicides, and glyphosates.
Yeah, and then our food is genetically enhanced.
Yes.
And you can't eat the right things now. I mean, even when you try, because we have people go, okay, you're telling me this is wrong in my lab, I'm just going to eat correctly, and let's see what happens to it.
Well,
And
what is correctly?
Well, they're trying to eat organic, which is good.
I didn't grow up with a
And they're-
tomato this big.
Right, but they're growing them in their backyards. I mean, even the
Yeah.
ones trying to grow stuff in their own soil.
But those are genetically modified seeds that they're buying
times.
from, okay, exactly.
Everything's become heirloom now, though. Have you noticed it? It's like everybody's selling heirloom ones.
Well, you know the difference between heirloom and regular?
What's that?
$5. Okay. It's like the difference between pink and mauve is $10 a gallon.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
So
some of our best clients are actually organic farmers all over the country. Anywhere there's a LabCorp, we can have that lab test. And these organic farmers say, yes, it's organic, it's not full of pesticides and plastics, but it's grown on soil that's minerally depleted. And you get a load of toxins and plastics from other sources other than your food.
now they're not going to spend a dime to fill out a health questionnaire.
No, they're not.
Tell them where to go to get started. Now, any budget, you're going to tell them everything they need, but a little bit of help will go a long way,
Right.
right?
Yes.
So before we end the segment, let's get you guys. I want to know where they go to fill out a health survey.
Go to doctorsnutrition.org. It's DRS for doctors. And there's a health survey that you can fill out. When you fill it out, it will submit, and it says, thank you for submitting. So don't do it on your tablet or iPhone because it doesn't seem to work too well. Do it on your computer, and it comes right to the doctor. And then we look at it and figure out where to get started. You can do as much or as little as you want.
And there's no cost. You're going to come in and visit with you guys a survey. You're going to make recommendations before any money's spent. Recommendations. You're going to know what you're spending money on.
Exactly.
Exactly. There's no hidden cost.
No.
No. For the $175, they get a copy of their lab. And if you don't like what Dr. Lewis tells you, we wish you well and send you on your way.
You can't cure
Or
an
take
idiot.
it with you.
I'm sorry you can't. I mean, if a guy comes in and he's drinking a 12-pack of beer a day and smoking a pack of cigarettes and he don't want to do anything to get better, I mean, what are you going to do, right?
We have about a 95% compliance rate,
Yes.
so that's very good.
You've helped a lot of people. You have a very dear friend of ours you helped with migraines. And he struggles, but y'all helped him get them, under control some.
Right.
And doctorsnutrition.org, DRS, nutrition.org, take the health survey. You're going to find that I'm going to have Doctors Nutrition on as a regular guest because I want to tell you health segments in America today are important. And I think in East Texas, we go into 300,000 homes. I think it's very important that everyone that we can reach make an effort to be as healthy as possible. We're not all the same, and we shouldn't be treated all the same by the medical profession. I'd like to thank you guys for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
And I'd like you guys to tune in because they're going to be on a couple of times a month with us, and it's going to be something different every time. So I want you guys to keep tuning in and go visit Doctors Nutrition. Thank you again.
Thank you, Terry.
Stephen, thanks a lot.
Good to see you.
We'll be right back, folks, with our next guest.